We'll go from there. Councillor?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I'm deeply concerned about this. And to Councillor Pasternak's point, yes, it's true that there weren't regulations before, but because it was a gray area and no one really knew what the rules were, members of council were all extraordinarily cautious. And if some group of people came forward and said, we really love what you're doing, we'd love to put up signs saying vote for you, we would discourage it because we were concerned that that would get added on to our total and that we would go over our spending limit. So there was a sort of informal regulatory thing happen because it was gray, and everyone running for council was very concerned that they not have someone else spend money that would be counted under their limit. And that was sort of a self-policing mechanism. With these new rules, however, the door is wide open. And I'm very concerned that we don't have the regulations in place, and I'm further concerned that it opens the door again to corporate and union donations. It's a matter of some pride for us here at the City of Toronto that we were among the first to bring those restrictions in, and it's now being replicated province-wide and in many other jurisdictions as well. It's one of the very many instances of the City of Toronto being a leader on ethical, open, and transparent elections. And I think that this new regime the province is bringing in could be a giant step backwards for us. We find ourselves, however, in a position where we're wrestling with jello. We don't even know what the rules will be. So, Mr. Mayor, I don't know if there's a motion in this or anything, but I would encourage you to very strongly signal to staff that when we do get the regulations, we all need to, as a government, sit down and say, how do we make sure that voters have maximum transparency to figure out where the money's coming from, that candidates have very clear rules, and that Torontonians are able to vote in another transparent, open, and honest election like the last several that we've had. And I encourage you to turn your mind to that, Mr. Mayor. I don't have a deadline because the province hasn't offered one, but I think this is of very deep importance to the City of Toronto. Thank you.